And joining us now is Jen Psaki, who will serve as the new administration's White House press secretary. Jen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, at noon today, Vice President Biden will become the 46th president of the United States and give an inaugural address, which can set the agenda and certainly set the tone. What is his message going to be?
Well, Savannah, this speech and today is really not about Joe Biden. He is becoming the president today, but it's about the American people. And he's going to talk about the resolve of the American people, the benefit, the power of coming together. And that's really the message I think people are going to hear from his speech today. He knows that he's coming in to lead a country that needs a leader who's going to help heal. And that will be his focus from the moment he's sworn in.
People will hear his words. They'll also see unprecedented security in Washington, D.C. I mean, we're talking about 25,000 armed troops protecting the Capitol because of the riots 2 weeks ago. Does the president-elect worry about his own security? Was there any thought given to doing this inside or at a safer location?
Savannah, it sends an incredibly powerful message to the country and to the world to see the president of the United States being sworn in outside. We've taken a number of precautions. We've heeded the advice and guidance of our security team, of the Secret Service, who've been preparing for this for a year. As you noted, there are 20,000 National Guard troops we're incredibly grateful to because they are protecting our city and helping keep the president-elect and all of us safe. But today is also about sending a message that this is a country that has resolve, that he's ready to lead it, and we feel it's very powerful to have that done outside.
Yeah, and to say there's division in this country is an understatement. 2/3 of Republicans don't even believe that Joe Biden was legitimately elected. 1/3 of all Americans believe that. How do you bridge a divide like that?
Well, it's not going to happen overnight, and he tells that to us all the time. But our expectation and hope is that he can lead by example, by reaching across the aisle, by engaging with Republicans as well as Democrats, not just here in Washington. All of the work of the American people doesn't just happen here, but to mayors and governors, to people who didn't vote for him. And what he's pledged is that he will govern for all Americans, and he expects the same of all of us, that we will speak to the problems everybody is facing. You know, the pandemic, which you all have been talking about already this morning, is impacting not just blue states or red states, it's impacting hundreds of thousands of people, millions of Americans, and he wants to govern for all of them. So he's going to lead by example, and he's hopeful that that people will come along with him on the journey.
Unity is what everyone says they want. At the same time, there is an impeachment trial that is about to get underway in the United States Senate. Does the president-elect believe that President Trump should be impeached, convicted and impeached?
Well, he served 36 years in the Senate, as you well know, Savannah, and he's going to leave it to the Senate, to Democrats and Republicans, to determine what the path forward should be. He is
won't they listen
not
to
held
him?
back in speaking to how horrific the events were. Yeah. Well, his role, I think, at this point in time, Savannah, is leading the country and addressing the problems they're facing and doing that in a forward-looking way. And there's an urgency here. The urgency is getting a package passed to get relief to the American people, to get vaccine money out there, to ensure people are getting checks in their mailboxes. That's where he's going to spend his political capital. He will, of course, be very engaged with Democrats and Republicans, with the Senate, with the House, on a range of activities and a range of initiatives they have moving forward, but his focus is going to be on bringing relief to the American people. That's what he thinks he was elected to do.
And very briefly, Senator Mitch McConnell, Republican, once staunch ally of the president's, has let it be known that he believes President Trump committed impeachable offenses. Setting aside that issue of whether he believes that the president should be convicted, does Vice President Biden believe that President Trump committed impeachable offenses?
Well, he's going to leave it up to the Senate, to Mitch McConnell, to Chuck Schumer, to other leaders to determine what steps should be taken to hold the president, the outgoing president, accountable. And again, his focus is going to be on bringing relief to the American people. That's what he was elected to do. And there's an urgency to that. And no matter what the Senate is doing and the House is doing, his expectation and hope is that they move forward with that package as quickly as possible.
All right. Incoming White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, thanks for spending your first morning with us. We very much appreciate it.
Thank you, Savannah.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.